So, welcome to the 2023 mock exam. Okay, question A4 on skewed lines. Okay, so before I start, just to let you know, you can do online grinds before the leaving cert with myself there. Okay, if you email valconnelldcg@gmail.com or so valconnelldcg@gmail.com. And classes run every Saturday at 3:45 to 4 for higher level, at 4:15 to 5:30 for ordinary level, and classes are €20 per lesson. Okay, right. Anyways, we'll get started. So we've got to determine the shortest horizontal distance. So to do this, I want to draw a horizontal line from C. Now this is going to be a straight line in plan. Okay, now I want to create a plane that's parallel to line AB and contains the skewed line CD. So I'm going to go parallel to line AB from point D. Okay, now where this is going to intersect at point P. Alright, now I need to get the plan view of point P. And parallel lines are parallel in every orthographic view. So I'm going to drop point P down to plan view. Okay, and if I went parallel to line AB from point D in plan, or in elevation, I must do the same thing in plan. So I'm going to go parallel to line AB, okay, from point D in plan. Just turn off the light there on my camera, make it easier for me to see. So I'm going parallel to line, okay, CD from, so I'm going parallel to line AB from point D. Now, this is point P in plan, and it joins back to C. Now, this is a strike line, okay? And a strike is a true length in plan. So it's the true length. And if the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to look along the true length of this strike line, C to P. And when we do that, surface CDP, the lamina, is going to project as an edge view because a line on that surface is going to project as a point. So I'm going to project an auxiliary, okay, along line CP, and it has to be an auxiliary elevation, right? It can't be an auxiliary plan because from elevation. It can't be an auxiliary projected from elevation. And the reason for that is because then we wouldn't get the shortest horizontal distance, because the x1, y1 line would represent a completely different plane. So I'm looking parallel to line CP. I'm going to draw in my x1, y1 line. I'm going to get my heights from elevation now. So I'm going to use my compass to get my heights from elevation. So C to P, going to mark that there. Or so sorry, I meant a XY line to C rather, and XY line to B, XY line to D, and I have to do point A. So here is line point B1, A1, okay, D1, and this is P1 / C1. Now I'm going to join 8P. Okay, or sorry, 8B. I'm going to join D to B, or D to C rather. Now, once I have that done, I have to look along my X1, Y1 line. So this is an edge U in my horizontal plane, and I have to look along this line here to get the shortest horizontal distance. So the shortest horizontal distance line is going to project as a point here. And then I have my X2, Y2 line going in here, and I can take my distances from my X1, Y1 line back to plan, or I can draw in a datum line if there's too much space. So I can draw in a datum line, which I will do. So just to save a bit of space there, datum. Maybe it wasn't worth it, maybe it was. So I'm going to put my compass on the datum line, go to point C, find C up here, mark it in here. Okay, then to D, find D up here. I'm going to mark it in there. So I'm running into a little bit of the previous question there. So I'd right to keep that X2, Y2 line down much closer. However, I'm going on ahead. So datum line to B, follow B on here. Point A, so out to A, follow A up here. Now, A2, B2, D2, C2. So I'm going to join A2 to B2. I'm going to join D2 to C2. Now, their apparent point of intersection is a point view of the shortest horizontal distance. So I need to project that back to my auxiliary elevation and then back to my plan. Okay, and then to my elevation. So I'm projecting that back. So here's the shortest horizontal distance here, and this is the true length of it there, if anyone asks. That's the true length. And then I'm going to need to project this back to my auxiliary, or sorry, my plan view. So I'm projecting this back to plan. So this is on line CD. I'm projecting this back to line AB. And this is it here. And I'm projecting this up to elevation. And then that joins together as well. And the test there, it's hard to get it accurate, but it also should be parallel to the X1, Y1 line in our plan view. It is hard, quite hard to get them accurate, because it's true length there too, and it's a true length here. Okay, and it's parallel to the XY line in elevation. It's hard to get them accurate. So there's our shortest horizontal distance, and it says determine and indicate in degrees or indicate the angle of inclination to the vertical plane. So we're going to bring this back out. Okay, the vertical plane projects as the XY line in plan, so we're going to measure the inclination of our line to the XY line here. So 63 degrees. Okay, cheers, thank you, bye bye.